Hello everybody, happy Tuesday and Valentine's Day. Alright guys, I'm going to start a new show here on my vlog, and I had this idea one morning and I thought it'd be really good, and I've not heard of anyone doing it. So maybe there's a reason why, maybe there's not, but I am going to, I'm sure there's a reason why, but I'm going to do it. Yup. Maybe you guys have heard of dream journals. The idea that once you wake up, you'll write down your dream in a book so you can remember it, because once you are moving around and your dreams that are held in short-term memory, you will soon forget your dreams. So I do this every once in a while, off and on. I'll write down my dreams for a couple of weeks and then I'll stop. And I always wanted to continue going on with it because I think they're fantastic to go back and read. So I'm going to use this show to share my stories of my dreams. And what's crazy is that people spend 1/3 of their life sleeping. And they don't spend all that time dreaming because you only dream in REM sleep. But I'm going to tell the stories of the 1/3 of my life. This is going to be a fun day. I'm just going to tell some stories and we're going to laugh and say funny stuff. A little bit of background on my dream stories is that I used to have dreams all the time, and I used to have terrible nightmares, like crazy freaky ones. So I think I trained myself to stop dreaming, and then I wanted to dream again, so I trained myself to dream again. And then I dream a whole lot when I'm keeping a journal, and I don't dream at all when not nearly as much when I am not keeping a journal. So hopefully this will keep me on track and continue writing in my journal. Yeah. Alright, my first dream is that I was part of a zombie apocalypse, which was really crazy because I'm not a huge fan of zombies, but I've definitely seen The Walking Dead as well as some other, zombie classic flicks. So this was really cool because, man, it was so much fun. Because I was with a party of people. I guess I'm calling it a party when it's just a group. Too many years of MMO playing, but so I was with this group, and I remember everyone was dead and there were zombies walking around. I remember grabbing this big bag of weapons and I threw it down on the ground, and there was all sorts of weapons, and there was huge knives, and there was this thing that was like a pocket knife that was probably like 3 feet long, and it was a switchblade of 3 feet long. I'm like, I'm going to use this. So I flipped it open. It was like a huge knife, a huge sword. And I used that to slay zombies. And I had to destroy their heads so their brains wouldn't work and stuff like that. It was terribly cool. There was this guy that was screaming and he was doing this weird dance. He was waving his arms around and he ran off. It was just so weird. I remember surviving the zombie attack until a vaccine came out to protect us from the zombie infection. It was really cool because I remember getting this with all the remaining survivors and trying to organize a society after that, after so many people were dead and turned into zombies. It was really cool because we were then focused on making a government, and the goal was to make one huge world government, which I thought is a cool idea. I can't decide whether it would be a cool idea or not, but in a dream, what the heck, why not? So I gotta try that out. Alright, this is my first dream, sort of my public dream journal that I'm going to be keeping. Every Tuesday, I'll be telling the interesting things that's happened, crazy stories, and I'll see you guys later. Alright, first story that's going to be on this vlog is I was part of a zombie apocalypse. Alright, my first dream is that I was part of a zombie apocalypse. Alright, my first dream is that I was part of a zombie apocalypse. Alright, my first dream is that I was part of a zombie apocalypse. Alright, my first dream is that I was part of a zombie survival party. Alright, my first dream is that I was part of a zombie apocalypse.